Today's work moved two related tracks forward. Alcheme continued turning external program from a set of integration paths into a clearer platform for apps that run outside the main Alcheme product. Storage Fabric tightened the authority and activation side of the external storage program, so app onboarding, local operation, and high-risk activation checks are easier to understand. Alcheme advanced the external program path for third-party apps that run outside the main Alcheme interface. The update makes the developer path more concrete. Sandbox registration, production review, integration status, SDK guidance, and public documentation now line up around the same external program model. For builders, the path is clearer. Register an app, understand what it can do, see what is still blocked, and move toward reviewed production access without relying on scattered operator notes. The same work also strengthened production readiness. External apps now have a more complete path for server keys, signed runtime claims, key rotation and revocation, circle binding, source material status, knowledge context, and stable error handling. This matters because external program is not just a demo integration. It needs a predictable path for app owners, reviewers, and runtime checks to agree on whether an app is ready. Storage Fabric continued tightening the controls around future marketplace and economic features. The work added external credential intake, proof records for external execution, governed marketplace admission, staking and slashing simulation, and availability challenge handling. In product terms, this gives Storage Fabric a safer way to prepare for high-risk activation without turning on real token issuance, DAO control, live marketplace matching, provider payout, or on-chain settlement by default. Storage Fabric also made app authority onboarding more practical. It added redacted authority reads, safer issuer references, tenant-admin auth profiles, a registration CLI, a local and demo authority management console, and an end-to-end onboarding demo. That means an application can be registered as a Storage Fabric authority for local or demo flows, sign a storage grant, and then be verified or revoked without exposing private keys or treating Alcheme runtime credentials as storage authority. The local developer loop also became easier to run. Storage Fabric now has a local startup script and clearer readme guidance for bringing up the API, worker, database, fixtures, and optional console. This is not just documentation cleanup. It makes the external storage program easier to test as a working system instead of a set of disconnected packages. The Alcheme commit adds coverage around external app registration, developer dashboard APIs, server key lifecycle, runtime access, governance actions, and SDK runtime helper behavior. The Storage Fabric commits include broad coverage for activation readiness, authority registries, economic policy changes, external credential intake, external execution proof records, marketplace gating, staking simulation, app authority onboarding, local scripts, SDK paths, API routes, and console behavior. The main result is that Alcheme's external program path now feels more like a real platform, while Storage Fabric moved closer to being a usable external storage program with authority onboarding, local operation, and activation controls in place.